Hello people, my name is Rage, and welcome one and all back to the Hearthstone Blackrock Mountain expansion. It is an exciting time because the Molten Core has opened. The Molten Core was one of the first ever raids and contained fiery behemoths, elementals, and all-round awesome individuals who, I hope, we are about to battle our way through. So week 2 of the adventure is here. We have a load of new cards to earn, and basically I'm just really looking forward to it. This is going to be awesome. Let's unlock the Molten Core and get stuck right in. By the way, guys, thank you very much for your support on my Hearthstone content. It really means the world to me, and I just love that we can all have fun together playing this. Really, I mean, it's good, isn't it? So, our first opponent then,
one of Ragnaros' lieutenants. You're close now.
This powerful magma elemental and his firesworn are the Molten Core Welcoming Committee. Magma Pulse, 1 mana, deal damage to all Okay, so he's very much a counter to Swar. Apparently he's a counter to the proper speaking of the English language. So well done, Gar. To sort of cheap minion, rushy, zooey, face huntery type decks. I like him already, though it does worry me what's going on with the field here. I want to get the lowdown on this. I imagine Earthshock may be useful. So Gar was simply a massive, powerful Earth Elemental that crushed with his massive blows. There's no major lore behind him. He's just a lieutenant of Ragnaros, big, powerful, fiery, rocky elemental, and that's about it. At the time, the raids weren't that extensive, and even boss monsters still looked like normal enemies because they didn't have their own models. So Firesworn, deal 1 damage to the enemy hero for each Firesworn that died this turn. Okay, so in 7 turns, we are getting blasted by a ridiculous amount of damage if we don't deal with these guys. So that's interesting. He did summon loads of little earth elementals that you had to deal with in the actual encounter. So this makes me very, very happy. This is a... I'm can you tell? I'm excited. This is a very cool, well-designed encounter. So hopefully we don't get the 1-1. That is perfect, actually. That completely counters the entirety of
those little rock things, won't you?
This mechanic. Certainly Nefarian. I will mind them. Let's hopefully pronounce everybody's name correctly this time. I had a little bit of a fun time with Thorison. It's Thorison. It just is. Let's Earthshock this guy away. We don't want them actually attacking, and it also, of course, means that is 1 less massive explosion we're going to be hit with. But we still need to start killing these as soon as possible because we can't... Oh, it's a mini fireball. Fantastic. We can't let them all explode at the same time, obviously, and we need to start choosing when the damage happens and minimizing it. Lightning Storm would probably be a bad idea, and I like this because it's very much reflecting the single target, focus on one guy at a time nature of Gar's fight. So let's threaten him.
Destroy you. Rock beats everything.
I'm almost like upset that I have to kill him. So Lava Shock, the new Shaman card, which I'm going to be able to get this wing, which I am looking forward to, the class challenge. I'm excited to make decks around it. It does seem very interesting. So... okay, so I should technically be able to get away with this. Let me totem as well. Obviously, these guys aren't going to die, so please don't be horrific. Okay, good. So it really is just AoE that's the main deal with them. So my spiders are annoyingly going to die.
See that you don't explode. You still have an elemental lord to banish.
Okay, rock out, summon 3 Firesworn. That's really Swan. I am saying it correct, right? I'm not going crazy. Well, I probably am going crazy, but that's not the point. So as long as we get rid of him, and then I'm going to have to crackle another one away, just again to really minimize the damage that is going on here. And then I'm going to Feral Spirit as well. It's annoying that I can't get my Flame Tongue all up in there, but we are about to take 4 damage, so this is quite brutal if you let this stack up. But as it happens, I think we're okay now, really. Hopefully he uses one that... oh no, he's using himself. Okay, well that makes sense. He did have some thunderous strikes in the actual encounter. And we draw our own Rock Biter, which is really, really excellent here. Unfortunately, I can't kill that, of course, so I'm basically just gonna chill here. I think now that we've really...
I enjoy watching you work.
See guys, I'm really good friends with the Black Dragon. It's just, you know, it's not easy to make friends with a Black Dragon, but I think I'm doing a really good job, and I think it's gonna pay off dividends when it comes to actually facing him. I'm sure he won't slaughter me in cold blood. He doesn't seem like the type that would. We're gonna get rid of our wolfy friend here with Rock Biter, because he's gonna die to the hero power anyway, so this certainly makes the most sense. So this is very much a race against the clock, managing both your minion count and your opponent's minion count while still trying to find a way to push enough damage through. So it's a very, very cool encounter. I think at this point, what I'm actually going to do is kind of just go for it. I think I'm going to abandon all forms of strategy and just try and kill him. I think that's really the way to go. The Axe Fling is obviously annoying, so he's all about burning face. I won't be surprised if this went face as well. Ooh, he actually goes for there, and I get to kill the Axe Flinger. That's a fair amount of value to get off the fire elemental of mine, so that does make me happy. We are going to Flame Tongue this, so when it trades with the Fire Elemental, it kills it. We'll also use the low damage of the Healing Totem just to get rid of one more of them. I think that makes sense. And then I suppose we're just going to kill that. So everything's going pretty well. We should win this. I mean, next turn we can do another 7-ish damage. Poor Flame Tongue Totem. He is so pointless on this encounter. I'm interested in the heroic version. Flame Walker, the new mage card. Very interesting one. A constant spray of damage whenever you do a blitz of spells, which is certainly a cool idea. I hope it does get seen in actual competitive decks, because I see it being very powerful. If you get it down and then arcane missiles, some ice lances, that kind of deal, you could probably end up doing a fairly nice amount of damage. I was thinking of lightning storming, but then I remembered, am I, like, really stupid, and chose not to, so that's good. We should win next turn. I can't see anything that could go horrifically wrong. In before I'm proven that it can. The Meta Bomber, that is precision striking there. That poor slime, but everything else is pretty much good, and we are going to claim glorious victory. So this was awesome. Goodbye, Gar. You, have been rocked. Ba-boom. Lovely. Shattered like a boulder, you could say. Falling down the hill like a rolling... I don't know.
Gar with you and skip it across Ragnaros' lava pool. You'd like that.
Fantastic. I love the light-hearted nature of the Hearthstone Adventure.
In our way. Handle him.
Ragnaros employs truly evil lieutenants. Geddon is perhaps the evilest. Ignite mana. Deal 5 damage to the enemy hero if they have any unspent mana. Well then, Baron Geddon. I hope we beat him quickly. I really do. He seems like he's going to burn you down very fast. It's somewhat fitting that the Molten Core is themed around just pure, I'm going to kill you, and I don't care what happens with your minions, because it does make sense. The Baron Geddon fight had a lot of area effect damage, hitting everyone, representative of his card and his hero power, so I do like that. So we want a mulligan for, obviously, the best curve that we can, and we basically have to use Rock Biter on face turn 1, or we're going to get hit for 5 damage. So this is a very, very interesting fight. Whatever you say, Geddon. Whatever you say. Greetings, friend. How you doing? Okay, I mean, he's fun at parties, isn't he? Storms in the room, doesn't say hello, just tells everyone they're going to die, and, I mean, nobody likes him, nobody does. It's just, no one has kind of no one feels like they want to break the news that nobody wants him here. No one has the heart to do it. He's just getting on with his life, and he may be a bit of a prick, but, you know, he's our prick, he's our Baron. He gets a bit fiery every now and then, but he doesn't mean it. So this is very good. We get a nice way to deal with his creatures, as well as spend a precise amount of mana. The Imp Gang Boss will die, and to spare my taunt, which isn't that much more valuable than the 1/1, this injured still is a little bit more, so I'm going to trade that off. Living Bomb! Oh, I love that they have made this into a card. The Living Bomb is almost legendary in its status as a mechanic. Basically, a player would get chosen as the Living Bomb, and as you can see, if they do not move to somewhere by themselves, they will blow themselves up and every single one of their allies in a fiery death explosion. And I will admit, I kind of read the card text wrong a little, and I didn't actually mean to just sacrifice my Sludge Belcher there. So in order to maintain full mana spendage, I'm going to Argus a Haunted Creeper here. I like this though, it's good training on exact mana spendage. He's got a lot of AoE, a lot of self-damage, so we just need to survive the tide of awfulness until he burns out like the living flame he is. So I kind of like this fight, very well made thematically. That was a good sentence. I like fight, well made thematically. I'm just in a happy mood. Living Bomb once again. My poor Mana Tide Totem is about to explode very, very profusely all over this Piloted Shredder, but the Piloted Shredder can handle it. Dr. Boom! I'm tempted to just play him, though what I'm going to do is both counter the Living Bomb by hexing my own Mana Tide and exactly spending my mana. Then next turn 7 and my Totem should be good. Fire Guard Destroyer! I am so jealous of you, Baron Geddon. I want that card for my Shaman so bad, and I have to wait 2 damn weeks. That is really annoying. Just rubbing it in my face there. I am going to, well, do I want to kill them 6? And then I can do another 5 to 11. I've got the boom bots. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to go face, and come what may, I will deal with the consequences. So goodbye to my Flame Tongue. Interesting. It does make sense. It is giving everyone a boost, but the Sludge Belcher would have been a valuable target there. But he does have the Fire Guard to get through it. And there we have it. Lovely value card. 6 health, good amount of damage. They're just very solid, awesome 4-drops that everyone are going to be like, oh, I've got to deal with his Fire Guards. Honestly, I think they're superior to the Water Elemental, which is already a fantastic card. So let's do a little bit of BM to our friend here. See how we get this going. One more Boombot. And lovely, let us double, in fact no, we'll Totem first, just in case we get some spell power. Double Lightning Storm, and I'm kind of content that I've managed to kill him without letting him use his hero power once. This makes me very, very pleased, and we get to clear him, just to show him that we really had this covered. Dr. Balanced, take it home. Goodbye, Mr. Baron. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm getting out of here. Baron Geddon. It's a play on his name. That's why I'm so hilarious. And now we have...
Molten Core is my domain. I will crush you, insect.
Yes, we have Ragnaros himself. Only Major Domo Executus can summon the Fire Lord. Can you convince him to do so? I will certainly give it my best bet. I like to play my main Shaman deck in these, because I always see it as my main, this is the deck that represents me against what you got going on. I only like tailoring for Heroic because it's required. It feels more epic to me to use actually my deck.
Ragnaros' most trusted minion. Let's see if we can force him to summon the Fire Lord for us. Yes.
We can give it our
None may
best go.
challenge the living flame.
Well, I mean, I'm going to try and challenge it, so the fact that no one can, I mean, you could say no one can beat the living flame, but anybody in their houses across the world could just go, I challenge you, living flame, and then you're just kind of wrong. So, really, you're a little bit stupid, my friend. The Major Domo, summon a 1/3 Flame Walker Acolyte. That's particularly potent, honestly. He has 30 health. So how his encounter worked in Warcraft is that you would attack him and his lieutenants that were other various members of his species, as his hero power and his cards are showing. And once you got him to low enough health, well, we'll see if it's represented in Hearthstone. But let's just say he's somewhat of a coward. Lava Shock again, proving to be very effective with comboed with the mage card, which unfortunately we'll never be able to do, but it's still nice to see it in action. Let's just totem and flame tongue, I think, for now. And the real question is, do I want to get free damage in on him? And I'm thinking I'm not too concerned. I'm really not. Fireball, probably my fair. Oh no, going for the totem, that's okay. And then him triggering once more, proving to be a little bit annoying, actually. Ooh, Defender of Argus. I mean, I could just use it to trade into both of them, and to be fair, I might do, but I'd rather Lotheb. I mean, it's Lotheb. I'd rather just play it and let him do whatever he feels he has to do, because he's probably going to trade anyway. Double Flame Walker is going to mean spells hurt like an absolute... well, a lot, let's just say. We're going to be feeling that burn quite literally. Firemental's a good draw here, but any opportunity to get Emperor down is one that should be taken, and we are going to clear at least one of them, because we don't want to be getting bombed for a ridiculous amount of damage every single turn. Lowering our hand cost here is very good. We've got a load of high cost guys. Bye, Emperor! I love how he tried his best to bring Ragnaros into the world, subjugating his entire people in service of the Fiery Lord, and then he instantly just gets lava blasted to the face. This makes me happy. It really does. We'll deal with that with the battle cry and just totem up. Very nice turn there. And then we'll probably drop my newly crafted Golden Neptulon to get our Golden Murgle happening. I apologize if I'm not talking tactically enough, but I think with these bosses it's not entirely necessary, because they're more for the experience than the challenge. What you got for me?
Think you've won already? Perhaps you'll need another lesson in pain.
Well, he's really going for it. The dude is quite intense. I mean, I feel like he's a little bit overselling it. And let us start beating on him. Ooh, I wonder if we do actually have to kill him. I'm interested. Get excited, guys, because I imagine this fight is going to be very much fun. Fire Elementals do make sense to see dropped. That was pointless, because we're obviously going to trade it into the Fire Elemental, so... yeah, you're not doing too good at the card game. And what I love as well, I realize I've been saying as well a lot as well, so forgive me for I have sinned, is that it kind of reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh! Does Hearthstone Adventures. And you may be thinking, really? How does it? And bear with me, because in Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, world-altering events and darkness and supernatural beings and things that would destroy humanity, they're all settled via playing a card game. So I love the idea that he's trying to summon Ragnaros, who will bathe the world in flames and everyone will die, and we're stopping him via playing a card game. Is that enough Molten Giants, friend? Oh, and a Core Hound, which were found in, obviously, Molten Core. Well, I mean, we're just gonna kill you now, so... you did try, and I'm excited. I am very much excited. Boom. Oh, yes, there it is.
Ragnaros, he who was ancient when this world was young.
So we've got 16 health.
Insects, you dare trespass into my domain?
Though it's just occurred to me now I've got all of these Molten Giants to deal with. That's probably a little bit worrying. Let's whack down 2 taunts. Let's do a load of damage to Mr. Ragnaros. and let's hex one of them. And hope beyond hope that we can do something good next turn and bring this to a close. So Major Domo, who got replaced by Ragnaros in the game, he eventually, when you got him close enough to death, would be like, oh god, I regret everything, I am so sorry for fighting you, I will help you summon Ragnaros, and you can kill him. And then when he does summon Ragnaros, he's like, haha, you let me summon Ragnaros, you fool, prepare to die. And then Ragnaros, being really pissed off at being woken up early, just straight up slays him in front of you. So it is very, very cool. Please let me get some good rolls on that. I mean, mostly we did, but that could have been a lot better. Let's play our Puddle Stomper, and basically hope beyond hope that we draw 1 damage before we get stomped by Molten Giants and die Insect, which is just the actual card's power as well from the look of it. So this is a very cool, intense end to this fight. He's not trading! He is not trading, and there we have it. Murlocs bringing us home in their golden glory. Let's Puddle Stomp, which I like, because he's a water-based guy, and he's quenching Ragnaros. Goodbye, and good night. You are the weakest elemental lord. Lovely, and there's an again, boss.
You've done it! The mountain is mine! Mine!
Alright, Nelfarian, calm down. It's just a mountain, bit of rock. And for our efforts, we've unlocked the final legendary card, which is Major Domo Executus, which lets us become Ragnaros and the Warrior and Shaman class challenges, which shall be attempted next video, everybody. So look forward to that. I really want to do the Shaman one and get me some Lava Shock. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this, learning a bit about the Molten Core and conquering the various bosses. I am going to be doing Heroic probably on a stream, so have a look out for that. My stream is linked in the description if you want to preemptively prepare thyself. But for now, my name has been Rage. Please remember to like if you've enjoyed this. It does help support the series, and it really does make me happy. And subscribe for more. Goodbye.